had happened was, for real is I started my liquid diet phase. Some of y'all may be following the channel, and I started the liquid diet phase because I'm having VSG surgery pretty soon. So I was just kind of going through the motions. Today is day 2. I will be posting a video of the days leading up to it. I'll probably post that video next week, but right now I'm finishing up my protein shake. I've been drinking a Snapple Zero. I've been drinking, this is the Premier, let me show you. I'm using the Premier Caramel or Caramel, whatever you call it. I say caramel. That one's actually really good. And I put it over ice, so I don't feel like I'm drinking a protein shake. But we done with that. So yeah, I just been trying to get myself situated with that, getting the house clean, getting the house ready for the surgery, because I'll be healing up. So, but more for that later. We are here for our color request live, where we will be creating some waist beads together as per usual. I'm gonna get my string together while I wait for everybody to start dropping. And what I think I'm gonna do is, while I'm waiting for y'all to come on, I'm gonna make some plain strands. I think I'm gonna do one plain red strand because I don't have that in stock. Or maybe I'll do a red and purple. I don't know. I'm gonna do something for the meantime while I wait for y'all to start stumbling upon in. But yeah, I am going to try my best to record a couple of extra videos this week for next week, so y'all won't miss me too much. I got y'all covered. I'm going to count my string. Of course, we're using our 100% cotton thread. Let me push it back so you can see what I'm doing. So this is 3, and we're going to do it 14 times. I usually put this in a drawer, but my drawer is so full. I started cleaning up, but my drawer is another story. So it's 3, 4, 5. So if you want to see me do a certain color, just start dropping the colors in the chat. 6. I have red, blue, pink, aqua blue, purple, green, rose gold. 6, 7, black, see-through orange, a see-through green. 7, brown, lavender, clear, lime green, another type of aqua, a coral color, yellow, plain orange, and that's what we're working with. So we got a couple of colors. If you have not already subscribed to the channel, please do so. And also links to the things that I'm using will be in the comment section. So I got a link to the jewelry needle that I use, a link for the Rosie Shark vac that I use because beads go flying, you need stuff. Hi. Now, I'm new to the channel. What up, gang? Sounds good. All right, yeah. So, just make sure you guys are, let me put somebody in timeout, following me, because I will be coming on often just to come and chill with y'all and vibe out and make our beads. But yeah, let me know in the comment section what colors y'all want to see. I just called out some of the colors, so if you didn't hear it, let me know again, and I will say the colors again. I do love doing colors that you guys request. I'm making waist beads, so beads that go around the waist like that. So waist beads are good for like weight loss, weight gain. Some people use it for spiritual needs. I'm in Connecticut. All right. Life, is it Lily Morton says red. Yeah, I was going to start with red. See, we here already. All right. So let me count my string because I completely lost count. But because I'm using a thinner thread, I have to make it thick enough to support the beads and not make it pop prematurely. So I make my string, I turn it around 14 times, so it's a thicker thread. But you could use like a cord, a nylon cord, or some people use like crystal string. I use the crystal string for like a removable waist bead, but today we're using this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, we at 10, 11. We're almost done. I'd be like, maybe I should do this off camera. 12. But how would y'all learn if I do it off camera? 13 and 14. So if you want to start wearing your own waist beads and you don't feel like you have the patience to make it yourself, I did leave the link in the description box to my website, shopmirandasjewelry.myshopify.com. And I got waist beads from all price ranges, so don't feel like you ain't got it. If you ain't got it, I got a price range for you. All right. I gotta upload some more stuff though, because I made a couple of new things and I haven't put them on the site. Love you, baby girl. Hey, Christian Smith. Thank you for the love. Let's see. I'm just reading your comments real quick. How are you? I'm from Tamil. Oh, wow. From India. That's cool. Welcome to the channel. If only you could have a Cash App. I have Cash App. Good. Basic ball. Can you do clear orange? So we're up to red so far. So we're gonna do red and clear orange. Let me know. Anybody talking crazy will get muted for the live. So, be nice, be friendly. Don't be talking crazy. I already had 2 people I had to put on timeout for 24 hours. So I don't like that for you. So we're gonna get our connecting string about 5 inches. And we're gonna open up our loops. And y'all make sure y'all are following. The channel is growing. We're at like 1,100 subscribers now. Oh, this is the bottom side. So you're gonna have 2 sides. So this side is the side that has the blunt end tip, like it has this unfinished piece. So you want to make sure you have the side with all the loops. I already got myself confused. That's why when I be counting, I be super super focused, because I be making mistakes too. Did I make a mistake? I might have. Hold up, wait a minute. Let me see. Let me see what's going on here. Yep, so for some reason I have a blunt tip on each side. So that means that I did actually an extra string. So I'm just gonna put this one on the side because it's gonna take time to figure it out. So let me pay attention this time and redo it. Yes, I love you. Ew. All right, so orange and clear red so far. That's what we got. All right, let me try to put it back in my drawer. All right, so we're gonna start all over. So I'm measuring out 64 inches for the strand for us to make a 50-inch waist bead strand. That's my standard. Your standard could be 60 inches. So if you do 60 inches, you would do like 74 inches, because you need to make sure that you're leaving some extra space for your beads to drop. So that's 3. Let me count. 4. And you'll just do this step if you're using a thin thread. 5, 6. Ooh, maybe we should do the orange with the the clear orange with the red and some black. 6, 7, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, And you always want to end on the side where you began, 14. So that way you know that you have one end that's loopy and then one end that's your blunt inside. So this is my side that I'm going to have on the end. And then the other side will be all the loops. I will be here. I am watching. All right, cool. So now that we are ready to go, we're going to open up all of these loops here at the bottom. Should be about 7. And take your time. Open them up. We're in no rush. All right. And you want to make sure you take your time doing that, because if you miss a loop, what ends up happening is that your string, let me move over a little bit, your string will get tangled. So let me bring this way. So y'all see there you go. All right, so now we have all our loops open, and we're going to grab our connected string. And then, let's get our needle. So this is the jewelry needle that we're using. I've had this needle for at least a year already. So the wide-eyed needles that you can also use, I usually tell people who's beginners, they could use the wide-eyed needle, and then you could just bend that one if you like. Only because, you don't have to feed it through the little hole here, but it's either way. I like these needles because they last a long time. The wide-eyed needles, they usually come in a pack of like 12 or more, and they break frequently. So that's the only downfall with those. But everything I use is from Amazon. We're going to put our knot in the middle, and then we're going to work out all of these little, because I have on pink, you can't really see really well. We're going to work out all these little loops. So you're just going to smooth out your string. And then we're going to start getting our colors. So we're going to do orange and red, clear orange and red. All right. So next thing we're going to do is get our colors. So these are like my accent beads, my accent like little beads that I have. I got these big ones too. And when I was talking about the, oh, it's raining again. When I was talking about the, what's the other needle I was talking about? The wide-eye needle. It's good for the bigger types of beads like this because of the curve. I'm going to show you an example. Because of the curve, these beads have a hard time going down it. So I would have to like straighten out my needle just to use this one. So the wide-eye needle is good because it's more flexible. So, I mean, it's up to you, honestly. All right. So the electric bead spinner I have has 2 bowls. I usually start with the little bowl. If I really like a design that I'm making, then I'll use the bigger bowl because I will make more than one of that strand. But I try to get into the habit of making more than one because you put a lot of work into posting these things, and then you only got one, and you're like, man, I gotta make another one. And then you don't have the drive. Like me, after I make one strand, I don't be wanting to go back and make another one. So I'm trying to get better at that. So we're gonna do red in here. And you wanna make sure you're filling it up so your beads don't have trouble climbing up onto your needle. Now, it's very natural for your beads to go flying all over the place. What you can do to avoid that, which I never do, do as I say, not as I do. You could put like a fabric or something like that. So when they go, they won't bounce off your desk or table, whatever you're using. The fabric will catch it. But I ain't doing that, and I haven't done it in a while. I'm going to subscribe to everything in your channel. Oh, cool. Thank you for the subscription. Thank you. Yes, y'all, if you haven't already, take a minute to subscribe. Also, I have a ebook called The Art of Waist Beads now available on my website. So if you are completely new to waist beads, in the world of waist beads, and you have questions and you don't really want to ask, go read the book. It tells you everything you need to know about waist beads. And whatever you don't know, you'll come in on live. You won't be shy, right, guys? Won't be shy. And you'll ask your questions here. And then let's put this on the side. All right, so this is our orange, our clear orange. Oh, got a random rose gold bead in there. I don't know. I want to get like a spoon or something for my beads. So like scoop up my beads to make it easier. Like this is not bad, but I just feel like a nice cute little spoon would be cute. I got something that I used to use, but it was a pain in the butt and I don't use that anymore. So maybe a cute little spoon. Something fancy. Maybe I'll deck it out, put some rhinestones on it. I don't know. I want to be extra. Have y'all started your back to school shopping for the parents out there watching? Because I have not. And I cannot believe my child starts school in like 23 days. Rizzler says, oh my God, you're so beautiful. Thank you, Rizzler. Welcome back. Welcome back. You was on my live a few weeks ago. So we're going to cover this up. Oh, my bad. We got to get the black out. All right, so just because I'm going to use a little bit of black, I'm going to put it in the extra bowl that comes with the electric bead spinner. All right. Only too much. I got a little carried away just now. All right, so we are ready to go and get beading. All right, so we're gonna turn on our bead spinner, and we're gonna do black, orange, and red. First thing you want to do, grab one bead onto your needle, and then slide it all the way down to the bottom, like that. And then we're gonna make our 3 knots around the bead. So if you don't do this part and skip this step, what you'll end up doing is having a bunch of beads falling off of your string because you have nothing to hold them on there. So now that we have our anchor bead there, we are ready to go. So let's brainstorm here. I don't know how I want to do this design quite yet. I'm thinking doing 5 reds. I want to change it up a little bit. Let's look at some inspiration. So 2, 2, 3, 2. Oh, right, that's a mixture. Alright. Ooh. Alright. So for some inspiration, I'm looking at this strand. This is really pretty. So what I did here was, this is already on the website if you're interested in picking it up. So I have my base color. Then I have 1 black, 2 of the accent color, and then 1 black, and then 2 of the accent color, and then that. So we're going to do this design but using these colors because I have not recreated this design again. And it's really nice. Like, check that out. And then this one has these accent beads in the middle where it goes in the middle like that. Okay. So, really cute. But for this strand, we're not going to do the middle part. We're just going to recreate this section for the entire strand. I'll probably do 2 of this one because I think it's going to really come out nice. So to get started, we're going to do 50 of the red, just to start it off. Thank you, River. I'm back. Okay. All right. So I'm going to count 50. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. We need 3 more. Okay, 5 more, my bad. All right, so that's how I like to start it. I like to start off my strand with just a solid, only because when you go to tie on your beads, these are the first beads that's going to fall off your waist beads anyway. So it's no, I mean, you can do a whole strand of the design, but I just do it this way. All right, so now we're going to do one black. We're just going to scoop it up just like that. And then 2 oranges. 2 oranges. Another black. I'm trying to get y'all to see what I'm doing. Hold on. There we go. 1 black and another 2 oranges. And then 10 reds. So let's see how that looks. If I don't like it, I'm going to add another black. So let's see. Oh, that's cute. I like it. So we're going to continue this design. I thought maybe that the clear orange was going to kind of get lost in the design next to the red, but no, it looks good. It works out. So 2 oranges, 1 black, 2 oranges, and then 10 reds. Five, 10. All right, slide it on down. That's 2. So we're gonna continue doing that the whole way down. So this is a real simple design, but it's still showing out. It's still doing something. So this waist bead strand will represent cheerfulness, passion, confidence, and boldness. So the cheerfulness comes from the orange, because that's what orange represents. Passion and like that, I don't know, that inner sexual being that you have in there. If you over a certain age, all right, y'all, let me keep this PG. That also represents from the red. I got a really bad knot just now, so I'm trying to get it out. I ain't never gonna knot this bad. All right. Um, and then the black represents the boldness and confidence. So anybody who's trying to, embody that, this is for you. Hey Genesis, welcome to the channel. So we're gonna do another 10 red, 5, 10. And then, like I always say, you can use me as a guide. You can use this with any type of colors, and you can change up your pattern a little bit if you want to. So like, I'm only doing 1 black, 2 oranges, 1 black, and then 10 reds. But if you want the black to be more incorporated into the design, you could do like 2 blacks or 3 blacks and 2 oranges. It don't have to be exactly the same. Like, just have me as a baseline for your creativity. So 5, 10. But if you really feeling the strand and you want to also just buy it, you know what to do. So back to the black, 2 oranges, 1 black, 2 oranges, and then 10 reds. I'm a lefty if y'all haven't noticed already. So it might look a little different. It's not the camera. It's me. I'm really a lefty. That's not a lot of us. Hold on. I had to put my phone into not disturb because a lot of the times I'll be in the middle of a live and somebody calls me and I'm like, no. Oh, Rosaline. Hey, Rosaline. Welcome back. Blue Games is back. Do you remember you? Yeah, I remember you, Blue. What's up? Look at my peach showing love today. Showing out, showing up. So this is cute. This is really cute. So y'all make sure y'all start brainstorming a name because she's gonna need a name. She's gonna need a name, and you guys be having some bomb names. Last live we came up with Earth Nation, and that one was a brown waistcoat with lime green and sky blue, and like that color combo was interesting because I didn't think it was gonna look pretty, but it was nice, and then all the colors definitely complemented each other because if you think of the earth, you think of the ground, you think of the trees, you think of the sky, and it basically had all three of those. Let me see what happened here. Yeah, this is it right here. So we named this one Earth Nation. So I'm waiting for y'all to give me some ideas for some names for the orange, red, and black. I don't know. I think that black always makes a waist strand look super. I don't know. This is the Earth Nation. This is also on the website. But yeah. Um, and if you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comment section that is related to either VSG, because you can ask me questions about my surgery, or you could ask questions about waist beads. So I don't know if you guys, like I said, are following the channel, but if you're not, make sure you do so. But I am getting VSG surgery very soon. That's why I've been doing my liquid diet. That's why I've been coming on live because I've been busy with just, appointments and all kind of testing. So now we at the home stretch. So 5, 10. So if I go MIA for a little while, don't worry, I will be back. It's just it don't be healing up. It looks amazing. I love it. Thank you, Rosaline. Help me with a name, Rosaline. I feel like you're gonna come up with something amazing. And I'm not just saying that. All right. So back to our one black, two orange, one black, two orange, and 10 red. So today is the Lion Gates portal. Have y'all heard about that? I can't wait. I'm gonna do some stuff later on. Manifest some money. Get that money. Right? We almost about to be done with this year. So I heard today is a very powerful day for manifesting. So make sure you take advantage of the Lionsgate portal. And just slide that down, back up to 10, 5, 10. So the more you do it, you start getting a little faster because you're used to the design already. Like me, I'm starting to warm up to it. It's just that I'm talking, so I'm distracting myself. But the plan is to do 2 of these. 5, 10. This is so cute. All right, 1 black, 2 orange, 1 black, and 10 red. Oh nope, 2 oranges, 10 red. So yeah, I'm a little extra right now because I have 2 bead spinners, and then a bowl. But you don't have to use that. I'm gonna show you what else you can use. I got a couple of things in there. I don't know if this container is used for like chips or like for dip. I think it's for dip. Let me move my husband's keys. He got his keys all over my stuff. You can use one of these. And for all 3 of the colors, you will put the red here, you will put your black here, and you'll put the orange here. And then with your bead, you'll just scoop up each color and do the same design that I'm doing, but with what you have. If you don't have a bead spinner, you gotta start somewhere. You gotta see if this is something that you actually want to do before you start investing. Me, I enjoy this. This is my therapy. A lot of people can relate that this is their therapy. I don't get stressed out. Not even like when I get the knots in my string. It does not stress me out. And even like it's just a good therapy. Some people actually even enjoy the sounds of the beads and ask if I could do an ASMR video. So I want to make sure I do that correctly. So I'm gonna actually do some research, and y'all might just see that on the channel at some point. But for right now, we're just gonna do these tutorials and bust out some colors. So that's that. 1 black, 2 orange, and then in a second I'm gonna see where we're at in the design because we are making this 50 inches long. So we're just doing this design until we hit the 50-inch mark. But if you was doing like a design, what I like to do is, well, you can do one of 2 things. What I usually do now is I will do the design until I hit 23 inches, and then we have 30 inches right now. And then let me just show you real quick how I was looking. So you could like stop at 23 inches and then start to design, or what I used to do when I first started making beads is I would, let me get 1 black, 2 oranges. I would pre-plan my designs. And I might do that again. I haven't done that in a while. But I would like fold the string up and make marks on the actual string where I wanted my accent beads to be. So it was definitely pre-planned. And that's another way to plan out your design so you don't get lost, or so your waist beads don't look like crooked. And when I say crooked, it's like you don't want the design to be on the far left or the far right. You want it to be centered. You want it to kind of flow. Or what you can also do is you can count your pattern. So by count your pattern, you could, what I mean by that is you can count your beads. Hold on, I'm gonna show you exactly what I mean in just a second. Let me get the 2 oranges and then 10 of the reds. I'm gonna show you what I mean by count your pattern. Hold up. And do 10 red, 5, 10. All right. So when I mean count your pattern, this is your pattern, right? So if you was doing it, you could do like 1, 2, 3, and then a design, and then do again 1, 2, 3, and then a design. So you have different options when it comes to making your B strand and how you want to set up a design. The ways you could, there's no one way is what I'm trying to say. There's no one way. There's different ways. It just depends on your mood for the day, how you want to do it, how you want to execute it, what you're trying to do. You trying to be extra, you trying to be regular. Whatever your heart desires for that day. Because, for me, it depends on my mood. It depends on what I feel like doing for that day. So one day my beads might be super simple, and one day they might be super extra. But that's because it's therapy. I'm angry at somebody. I'm just like, ooh, I'm gonna take this anger out and do something productive with it. I might have a really extra beautiful waist bead strand. It is therapeutic. It is stress relieving. So let me know in the comment section if you actually end up giving this a try. It does require some patience, especially when you're first starting out, because you You're gonna be fighting with your needle. You're gonna have a hard time picking up your beads. But hi, Lauren, what's up? Um, you just want to make sure that you're just chilling and giving yourself time to learn your craft. And this goes for anything, even if it's like if you want to make a necklace or you want to make a bracelet. I haven't made those personally, like not seriously at least, and I want to start. But I mean, I'm pretty sure the technique is a little different. But you just gotta give yourself grace sometimes. Don't think because you see me doing it, it's gonna be super easy. It took me some time too. I started off on TikTok, like about I think it's almost 2 years now. I've been making waist beads, and I mean, I had bought this wooden bead spinner, and when I bought it, I'm like, why did I even buy this thing? Why did I even buy it? So it's just it goes back to that. You have to just make sure it's something you really want to do before you start buying stuff. But the things that I am using today is not expensive. Like, believe it or not, the electric bead spinner, this one is cheaper than the wooden one. So this one is $10 and the wooden one is 20. But they both have different jobs, or at least in my eyes, they have different jobs. Because I enjoy using the manual wooden bead spinner because I like being able to be in charge of the speed of my beads. So you see how this one's a standard flow. This one I can go super fast. You see, I go as fast as I want or as slow as I want. I can match the same speed. You see, so for example, if I have only a little bit amount of beads left, if I say for example I only have like a couple of rose gold, I would use my wooden bead spinner so that I can finish the or execute the design I want. Or like I'm using it today, I'm using it for my accent or not my accent, my design. So the more you do this, you'll start getting in your own groove of things. 5 and 10. So we're still continuing on. Let's measure again. We're at 43.5 inches. We're gonna keep on going. And I just want to say thank y'all for hanging out with your girl. And make sure you subscribe to the channel. We are growing. And I want to continue growing. So make sure you share this with somebody who's trying to get into crafting. Maybe it's a little stressed out and need to be crafting. Send them this. Send them this channel so we can continue growing. And that motivates me because if I see subscribe to the channel and y'all feeling the videos and y'all like it, I'm like, okay, y'all like what I'm producing. But soon down the road, I'm going to make. I want to start working with like wired pieces too. I want to start really getting into that. I want to make. I think I'm gonna give making nose cuffs another shot, and then maybe some earrings. But with the wire jewelry, I'll have to buy like a hammer. Like sometimes you gotta finish it, like you gotta hammer it down. So I have to get the hammer and pieces like that. And it has to catch my attention. So I didn't really get the itch to do it yet. But it'll come. It'll come. I don't never force anything because when you do, it just does not flow right. You get frustrated. You like, why is this not looking right? This don't look like the girl. And when I say the girl, I'm probably looking at a YouTube channel trying to learn. And there's a couple of YouTubers who keeps the designs simple, so it's easy to follow. But like I said, I did it one time and then I stopped. But I got already like the little tweezers for the wires. I have those. I don't know if that's what you call them. Pliers. I think they're called pliers. Um, I have those. I have some of the copper wire ready. And that's all you really need to start. I got beads to make it look pretty. So, I don't know. Maybe one of these days, maybe over the weekend, I'll try to do something like that. And then, we are almost there. So, I'm going to check right now again to see where we're at with the design because we're reaching the end. And I want to end my design the way I started it with the 50 beads in the beginning. Let me see. Yeah, so we already hit 51. So I'm gonna take off. Oops, my fault. I'm gonna take off this part of the design, and just do 50 of the single red, just to finish it off. And if it's a little bit over of the inches of 50, what I could do is the upside of starting it off with a one color is I can just cut it so that they match up on each side. So let's see. So we got 10 there. So if that happens, I'll show you what I mean by that. So 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. All right. So we're going to measure one last time. One, two. So yeah, this went over. So let me turn this off and then show you what I'm going to do. Let me get my scissors. All right. So because we went over, first off, let me show you how beautiful it is. Now, the inspiration to read you. So again, hobby like use me as inspiration and make it yours. This is what I mean. Oh, sorry. I hope y'all was able to hear me. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna line up the bottoms. Let me see something. So it's at 50. So we got about 4 inches over. So we're going to take off 2 inches on the bottom of this side with the needle still on. Matter of fact, I'm going to cut the needle off. We don't need the needle. So we're going to just cut it off. All right. So this one doesn't have the anchor knot. See, this side has the anchor knot. This side doesn't yet. So we're going to start off. We're going to measure 2 inches. I have my, what's it called? Well, I can't think right now. My tape measure on the table. So I'm just going to take off this amount and put it back in our bead spinner. All right. And then we're going to grab one bead and we're going to make the anchor knot now. So you'll put one bead to the bottom, about 1 inch from the bottom, and then make your anchor knot. 1, 2, and 3. And we're going to repeat that on the other side. So this way we're keeping the design uniform and matching on each side. We're going to measure it again. That's 2 inches. That's about 2 inches. And it's not affecting how it's looking, like how I like to have the solid color at the end. Then we're going to do that anchor bead one more time on this side because I cut off the first one. This is this is the first one. And then we're just going to tie it 3 times. 1, 2, and trace. All right. Then we'll make our slip knot. I made a full video tutorial on how to do your slip knot. So if you need to practice, I'll show you again. Just like that. Put your finger towards yourself. Then you're going to have the 3 pieces and you're going to grab the middle and you're going to tug the end. We'll do that on both sides. And then repeat that on the side. So let me know in the comment section right now, do you want to see this on the mannequin behind me? Because I will. So this is the end now. See, it's a little bit longer than the working middle, but that's the end. Let me know if y'all want to see in the mannequins in the comment section if y'all want to see me tie it on her. I want to come up with a mannequin name. I always want to name something, right? So let me know. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Y'all way too quiet today. What happened? Y'all not awake? What time is it where y'all watching from? Because I know some people be like, it's 1 a.m. here. And then I am seeing people from like Norway, India, Bangladesh one time. So I get it. If you're half asleep, then, but yeah, this is what we finished. All right. Well, since y'all being all antisocial, I'm just going to tie it on here with the design that we have previously done. So y'all can see what it'll look like if it was stacked up when they chop each other. So let me grab you real quick. Hey, Nita. So this is it. This is the one we did. This is a set that I already completed. Thank you. Thank you. Yep. So that is the end of that one. I actually have to make one more of the strand. Mandatory because it's a standard strand. So I want to have multiple of that one because I know it's gonna be a hot seller. And if you haven't already, stop by the website, shopmerainersjewelry.myshopify.com. If you look at my bio, you will find the link to my link tree. And then you will be able to follow me on my social media platforms, which I need to start linking underneath my description box. So right now, I'm just getting another string set up. My phone is dying, so y'all probably won't see me finish this strand, but I'll be back on tomorrow or maybe later on today. It's only 4 o'clock here where I'm at. 3, so maybe I'll come back on again, let my phone charge up, and then we can pick up where we left off. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But thank y'all for picking out these colors because it came out beautiful. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. All right. So the string is done. Cut that off and then cut off our extra string to connect our needle. I'm going to feed it through. Thank you so much, Nita, for posting the link to the website. So if y'all want to go and stop by the website, it is in the chat. You ain't even got to go nowhere. It's right there for you. Nita just hooked y'all up. All right. So let me just pull it to the bottom. All right, yeah. So I definitely did the same thing I did before, not paying attention and miscounting. So I have a unfinished loop on this side and the same on the other side. So I say if you want to stop here and then come back later and finish more, people might be on. So glad I didn't miss you. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna do that. So I will be back on later on. I'm gonna let my phone charge up, but if I don't come back on today, then I'll be back on tomorrow. Like I said, I'm doing this liquid diet, girl. Your girl's going through the motions. You go. I don't even want to get started. But yeah. So I'm gonna wrap it up for now. I'm gonna make another strand like that. And I'm gonna try to come back on today, but if not, I will be on tomorrow between the hours of 2 p.m. and 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right. Check out the website. Check out the links that I have in the comments description box below. I put it there for you, not for myself. So check that out. And I will see y'all in the next live. Bye.